everyone. For those of you on the phone and here in Irving, I want to welcome you to kickoff of an exciting new project we have to implement SAP here at Optimal to run our operations. We'll talk today about several things, but to break it down, we're going to first cover the business objectives of why this is an important project for Optimal, what the scope of the effort that we're going to embark upon, the timeline, resources that are necessary to get the job done, and we'll close it out with some words. We're actually going to use one of our pre-configured all-in-one solutions. We're going to be using Services One. Services One is perfectly aligned with companies in our industry. It's geared around professional services firms. And when we look at the scope of all of the various pre-configured processes we have at our disposal, we're looking at the ones that are outlined here in these shadow boxes, okay, which really pertain around managing our engagements, managing any software services, so really around licenses, AMS, etc. Our time and expense management, which spans across all of these processes, and of course finance and analytics. We'll be, as part of the all-in-one differentiator, one of the things that we'll be doing right out of the chute is starting to walk through the scenarios. We're going to walk through the pre-configuration. So where the all-in-one is really different from the traditional approach is the fact that we take these pre-configured scenarios and now start to walk through your 2B requirements right away and get you to understand exactly what it's going to look like, what the capabilities are right out of the box. So we start to really attack your problems with what SAP already delivers, rather than go write it down on a piece of paper, think about it for a while, configure it in the system, and then come back to validation. We start that validation process right out of the chute. And then if there are any deltas that we can address through the pre-configuration, then we'll go back and come back to it that prototype. So
I have a full confidence in Dave Wajiba and his team that they will do this project in time and in budget. And they will, in process, make sure our AMS is done out of India. Just like we propose other customers, our customers, that we should do their AMS from India. I want to make sure our AMS team, the team which is going to support AMS, is integrated in the project at the right time, trained, and back in India supporting us. I want to make sure Mark and your team, no changes to SAP. Large companies can run SAP without modifying, we should be able to do it. We should use the best practice, as this software is made with best practices. And we should be able to leverage those best practices, not do, hey, that's how I've done it for years. Her saying, I've managed this calc spreadsheet for 5 years like this. No business like that. We have to change. We have to adopt the best practices and not change the SAP product. If we do all those things, I think Dave will be successful and will implement SAP in less than 15 weeks.